Hello everyone, I'm Seth with Exotic Motorsports, and this is our 2010 Lamborghini Gallardo LP-560-4. It has 37,353 miles on it. The hood does have some rock chips kind of scattered throughout the front half of it. About even size, kind of an even amount just throughout the front half of the hood. And there is a scratch here on the hood that runs from there to about there. I don't know if you're able to see it or not. It looks like it's showing up. There's a little bit of wear down here around the paint protection film. It does have PPF on the front end. And you can tell, you can see the line around the edge of it. Looking over at the driver's side front fender area, it does have that paint imperfection there. But otherwise it's in good shape. Front driver's side wheel. A little bit of chipping around the edge of the lip. Not very much though. Driver's side mirror looks great. I don't see any flaws there. Driver's side door does have a defect in the tint, but otherwise the paint on the door itself looks good. Looking at the driver's side rear quarter panel, two small rock chips on the inside of the vent area. Looking at the rear driver's side wheel, again, there are some chips around the lip of the wheel. It's not rash, it's nothing serious, just very minor cosmetic flaws. Moving around to the rear of the car, the exhaust tips, the coating on the edge is kind of starting to chip off a little bit. Same on both sides. I do apologize for the wind noise. The weather in Oklahoma lately has been rather aggressive. Does have a small scratch on the rear wing. This is real carbon fiber. It does have a backup camera built into it. A little bit of chipping there on the edge. Looking at the passenger side rear quarter panel, a little bit of scratching on the top engine cover here. Some more scratches over here. Small scratch by the fuel door. A couple scratches here just on the top end of the side of the vent area right here. Rear passenger side wheel. Again, a little bit of chipping around the lip of the wheel. Otherwise in good shape. Looking at the passenger side door, we do have some light scratching here. A little more pronounced one here. A couple small scratches there. This also has an imperfection in the tint on this side. The passenger side mirror has some scuffing around the outer edge. A few chips there and scuffing there. Looking at the front passenger side fender area, has some chips on top there. The fender area looks fine. Front passenger wheel, some scuffing on the spoke. Again, a little bit of chipping around the lip. And that's about it. I'll go ahead and walk around the vehicle from a 1 foot distance to give you a better big picture idea of the overall condition the vehicle is in. It can sound a lot worse than it is when I'm pointing out every imperfection the vehicle has, but from a foot or two, I assure you it looks drastically better. This vehicle is not nearly as rough as I'm making it out to sound. Have a look at the interior. Very nice tan leather and black combo in there. One of my favorite interior options out of any vehicle. All of the buttons and leather are in great shape. The seats look really nice. There's no wear or fading. All the stitching looks good. Same with the door panels. All the leather on the dash looks really good. None of it's shrunken or faded or anything like that. No wear on the steering wheel. Steering wheel looks great. Driver's side door panel. Let's go ahead and start it up. Very smooth, stable idle. No warning lights. Brake light is just on because I have the e-brake up. It does have a power convertible top, and you can raise and lower the rear glass deflector there. So it does actually drop. You can have it down even with the top up, which is kind of cool. So I will go ahead and lower the top, which by default drops the back glass. And when all the windows are up, the process is over. It does have one touch driver and passenger windows. Just give it one click. And it goes down automatically. Same here. Really convenient to have. All the gauges work. It's a really nice car. It's in really good shape. I would go ahead and show you the engine bay. However, in the convertible cars, the engine bay is rather covered up. It only opens probably 3 or 4 inches, and it's not really enough to see. I gave it my best shot in the photos, so if you check out the sales listing, you might be able to see the engine bay somewhat decently, but for the sake of video, you won't really be able to see anything. But hopefully you can hear the engine. It's very smooth, very consistent. It drives really well. It doesn't hiccup or do anything weird. It drives great, and obviously being a Lamborghini, you can't help but smile driving it. The sounds that it makes, surprisingly comfortable with how aggressive of a car it is. And it looks good. You turn heads wherever you go in it. Just putting gas in it. I had people asking me about it. It does have an exhaust on it, so give you a hint of what that sounds like. Amazing V10 sounds. Just sure a large part of why people own these cars. It's always a fun time listening to that. So that is our 2010 Lamborghini Gallardo LP-560-4. If you have any further questions, please feel free to check out our sales listing online, which you can find at exoticmotorsportsok.com. Thank you for watching.